So, how was software sold 40 years ago? 40 years ago. Well, it wasn't. 40 years ago, all the revenue in computer was in the hardware. These were companies like Atari, right? Then there's one this revolutionary company that started selling licenses for disk operating system, DOS. Afterwards, they introduced Windows, and Microsoft is kind of a big deal, right? That was like 30-ish years ago. Cool. Then internet became a thing. But at this very point, software was sold in boxes. You would buy Microsoft Word, you would get a box, and that box would stay with you with a license that you could use forever. And someone was like, well, but like if I'm supposed to upgrade that software, who pays me for those updates? So people introduced a new business model, software as a service. If you heard of companies like Salesforce or Basecamp, these came with a radical idea. What happens when the way you buy software is not that you mail a check to someone or do a wire transfer, but you enter a credit card online? Software as a service was born 15-ish years ago. And so what is PLG? PLG is, well, once you can enter a credit card into a software, what if you didn't have to talk to any person to get started? What if the product guided you yourself from the introductory landing page when it explains what the product does and why you need it, all the way to you enter a credit card in a self-serve motion without talking to anyone, just using the resources right there, and we upsell you from there. One thing you might ask is what comes next? The most recent fashion is product-led sales, when the product sort of connects you with the sales team for very large deals, say for deals of 100K a year and larger. And so what makes me excited about product-led growth? Me as an engineer, if I want to get revenue, I don't need to talk to people. I just make the software great. And then I get a Stripe notification that someone paid. Like, do you know any other better way of getting revenue than not talking to people? Me as an engineer, this is the best way.